YouTube friends, today we are making a masculine soap using this fragrance Black Tie. It has notes of pepper and leather and it is quite nice. I'm using titanium dioxide, a blue mica and activated charcoal, and my acrylic mold. I want the straight lines that this acrylic mold gives me, and we're going to be working on a tiger stripe. Hi everyone, now we're ready to mix up our batter. Let's check on the temperatures. This is my lye and distilled water. I'm at 82 Fahrenheit. And my mixture of oils that I call suds, 80 Fahrenheit. So just for reference, room temperature here is 74.8. So I don't have air conditioning. So it's kind of warm in my home, but that's fine. You get used to it. It doesn't really get that hot where I live. So I'm going to put on I got my gloves and safety glasses, and let's mix up this batter. Okay, so that's enough just so it's emulsified, all mixed together. Now I'm going to divide this into 5. I want this to be a tiger striped soap. So if you've seen me soap before, you know I have sometimes attempted to do this and it doesn't work. If the fragrance accelerates on me, then it ends up being a drop swirl, not a tiger stripe, but we will try. Okay, so that's the plain batter. White with a bit of titanium dioxide. Blue with a mica called Celestial Blue, gray, which is titanium dioxide and the activated charcoal, and black, which is the activated charcoal. So now I will add the fragrance. Hopefully this will be a good view for you to see the tiger striping. I'm very lucky today. The fragrance seems to have decelerated trace. So we might actually get the tiger stripe today. So I'm just very slowly pouring one stripe down of the black. Let's go, I'm going to go black, blue, gray, no, black, uncolored batter, blue, white, gray, black. So, uncolored batter. If I could do this slower, it would be better, but let's see. Less color, please. More. I find the more stripes and tiger stripes, the prettier it looks. There, I'm going to go from the side like this. I got this better angle now. White. If I rest on the side of the mold, I can have a steadier hand. That's what doing stuff is all about. You learn better ways to do it. All right, gray. So, I'll tell you what we did this week. Aaron went to a Metallica concert. He went to see Metallica. I did not go to see Metallica because I do not like the music at all. However, I wanted to go to the city with him. It's 2.5 to 3 hours away. It depends on traffic and construction. So it took us about 3.5 hours actually to get downtown where the hotel was. So we went after work. We made it there in time for him to make it to the concert. But something very interesting happened when we checked into the hotel. It had been a long drive, so Aaron wanted to use the washroom. And I started unpacking my things. So what my plan was, and what I actually did, was while he went to Metallica, I worked on some of my crochet. So I'll show you at the end of the video, you know, what I was working on. I'm working on something called a scuddy. It's a scarf and a hood put together. So like hoodie, but plus scarf is called scoody. So that's what I'm working on with this super, super, super pretty yarn. And yeah, so we went into the hotel room. And Aaron went to use the washroom because he had to get going to his concert. He was going with friends. He wasn't going alone. And I just didn't want to go, so I didn't have a ticket. I thought I'll be happier doing what I'm doing, and he'll be happier doing what he's doing. So he went to the washroom, and then Aaron called me. He called out to me and he said, I think you need to come look at this. I was thinking, okay, I thought maybe he was sick, something's going on. So I went into the washroom, and in the washroom there's a makeup bag. It wasn't mine because I hadn't been in that room yet. And it was fully open, and there's a toothbrush and someone else's stuff. And so we thought that the person before us must have left it behind. And that also meant, which is kind of gross, that they didn't clean the bathroom. But, you know, the hotel was super, super, super busy, like packed. The entire downtown area, this was in Edmonton, all the hotels were full for this concert. Everyone was coming in to see this Metallica concert. I understand it was the last North American spot location. So, just tiger striping one color on the other. And I'm doing much better now that I learned this whole rest my container on the side of the mold idea. I probably learned this before and forgot it. I haven't done many successful tiger stripes. So we called to the office of the hotel. We hit, you go on the phone and you hit the service button. And Aaron told them exactly what had happened. He's like, there's something left behind from the previous person. And also, we thought, let's look like maybe they double booked this room. And so we looked for a suitcase. I opened the closet looking for a coat or jacket or some, dresses or something hanging up. When I'm traveling, first thing I do is hang up my dresses so they don't get wrinkled or they unwrinkle from whatever wrinkling happened in your suitcase. But there was nothing. There was no suitcase. And when the manager or whoever he was, some sort of assistant manager or something of the hotel showed up, in minutes. He was fast. So, yeah, he showed up and he said, is there anything else here? And we were like, no, just this bag. That's it. Nothing else. Strangest thing. And so, okay, he took the makeup bag and he took the toothbrush. And he left, and kind of this one needs a bit of a stirring. Stir up here with I just have a chopstick. Kind of a funny thing. Aaron and I, just going to give this what's through here. I'm going to wiggle this to kind of, there we go, get everything level. I was starting to build up in the center and the sides. Look, you can see through the acrylic that it's starting to work for me there. Cool. All right, I better hurry up before stuff thickens up too much. Anyway, Aaron and I both had black bags. That was just, I had a black backpack, and Aaron had a little black day bag kind of thing, just a little carry-on sort of small bag, because we were only there for one night. And so I was sitting there, and we're talking about it. We're like, it's so odd. We're like, that was odd. What, so strange. And we were discussing, do you think this room's double booked? And, what if after you go to the concert, this person comes back? What am I going to do? What if I have to change hotels and you run out of battery in your phone and you don't know where I am? And we're discussing all these scenarios. And then there was a bag sitting on a chair across from me, a black bag. And I thought it was Aaron's bag because he had a black bag. And then Aaron crosses the room and goes to another black bag. And he takes something out of his bag. And that was just it. The moment I was like, Aaron. And he says, what? And I say, that bag there? And I point to the bag. It's sitting on this chair. Is that bag there? That's not your bag. I'm like, that's not my bag. That's your bag. It's not my bag. And Aaron, it was so creepy. Aaron just freaked out. He's like, okay, we gotta go. Gotta get out of here. That's not ours. This isn't our room. This isn't our stuff. So, yeah, they had sent us to a room that someone already had. And, you know, worst case, Aaron mentioned it later, worst case scenario, we could have walked in there and it was a woman. It seemed one woman traveling all alone. What if she was changing? So, anyway, it was the oddest thing. And then I felt so stupid because we told the manager guy that there's nothing else in there. So I thought, well, I feel stupid. Aaron called him right away and told him, he's like, there is a bag here. We just saw it. We didn't see it before. We saw it. It's here. And he's like, oh, come down to the front desk. So we got out of there as fast as we could because it was so creepy. And went right down to the front desk. Yeah. And we told them that, like, we were carrying our bags because now we have to come back all the way down and get a new room. So we were both carrying our bags, and we showed it to them. We're like, we're sorry. Look, we each have a black bag. We thought the black bag was each other's black bag. So, pretty darn funny. They gave us a free meal as an apology, and luckily, thank goodness, another room. I guess stuff like this can happen. I can't imagine how, like with the computers, how could that happen? And because this person had been there, you know, she was probably at the concert. She had come in, gotten ready, left her makeup out, brushed her teeth, gone to the concert. So it's not like she just checked in. That room, they'd booked that room for her probably an hour or two before we got there. Anyhow, the message is, which I always do anyway, put that padlock on your door. When you, like the bolt, you can bolt it from inside, so even if someone has your key, they can't open the door. I always do that in hotels, just because I find hotels a little bit creepy. I've been in a hotel once when two drunk guys thought my room was their room, and they were trying to get into it. And I could hear them, talking, hey man, it's not our room, oh. But until they left, it was really kind of creepy that there were drunk people trying to get into a room I was trying to sleep in. So, that's what we did this week. And he enjoyed his Metallica concert. It had fireworks. It had to end quite early because it was an outdoor concert, and you know it's in a neighborhood where people live, so I believe there's bylaws for that. They probably had to end at 11 or 11:30. So the people that live in the neighborhood could get some sleep. Things are starting to thicken up on me now. I've seen on Pinterest some soaps that are so finely striped. Like one way to do that might be to use essential oils instead of fragrance, because I find those essential oils always decelerate my trace. Like tea tree, I could have a nice fluid batter for quite a long time. Or you could mix, I could have only done, this is a 4-pound mold. I could have mixed up 2 pounds of batter and then started all over right now and have with fluid batter. It's another way to do it. That's how I'm doing my stripes now. I'm mixing up my batter with each stripe, not mixing the batter and then trying to stripe. So that is working much better for me. You're going to see my rainbow soap I'm going to make soon at traditional. It'll be much better than last year's traditional. I look at what I did last year and it's just, no, it looks like a pretty soap, but my stripes aren't straight. Over the years, you improve on things. Well, this soap, it smells good, this black tie fragrance. It is a masculine fragrance. The last masculine soap I made was Shades. And it has, I still have it. I made it around Father's Day, so it's quite a long time ago. I still have bars of Shades, and they sell. They're, you know, people like them. I find where I live, men want to use body washes. They're not interested in soap. Not all, you know, I'm generalizing. Of course, some want bar soap, but most, I think they like that Axe body wash. There's one that said that to us. He came by our table and he's looking at the soaps. They often come because first they think they're fudge. So like, oh, fudge, and then, oh, soap. But then they're interested and they'll keep looking. And Aaron happened to be there. And this guy's like, oh, I just use body wash. And Aaron said, I'm just wondering something. And the guy says, what? Have you ever looked at what's in your body wash? And he's like, no. So Aaron kind of challenged this guy to take a look at the crap you are putting on your skin in this body wash. I know men like to shower. Not, you know, again, I'm generalizing. I know some men take baths. But most men like to have their showers. Aaron takes very long showers. But he uses my soap and he uses my shampoo in the shower. We're fortunate we have a shelf in the shower, one of those built-in shelves. So he has somewhere to put his soap, because you don't want the soap sitting somewhere where it's in a puddle of water. It won't last. It will turn to mush on you. I'm going to give this a shake. This is going to be flat. Like my Shades soap turned out to be flat. And this is going to be flat. And in this mold, that's another reason why I chose this mold, you get such nice straight lines that a flat top soap looks really good coming out of this acrylic mold. I love this mold. I think I'll buy some more larger ones maybe. Because this one gives me 10 bars. But that's all you really need. And where I live, soap doesn't sell that much where I live. And I think what's hampering online sales these days is shipping. Shipping is so expensive. So if you want to buy an $8 bar of soap, you have to spend $10 on shipping. That made your bar of soap $18. That's a shame. And there's nothing I can do about that. In my own area, I do free delivery. That's, within an hour driving. So I will drive for 2 hours to deliver you an $8 bar of soap. Just because I will do that. And I have debit, so what I tell people is can think of me like the pizza guy, right? But instead of ordering pizza, you're ordering soap. I'll come with a debit machine and bring you the soap you want. And I have done this. One time actually was kind of funny because they had also ordered pizza. So I made that joke. I'm like, sorry, I'm not the pizza guy. And they said, actually, we are waiting for the pizza guy. We're also waiting for the soap lady. Bit of a coincidence. The area I live in is called Lakeland. So it's a huge area of Alberta. So if you happen to live in the Lakeland, I will deliver you some soap. Just order through Etsy or through Facebook. Whew. This is going to be a long video. I don't usually do my videos more than like 18 minutes. This is going to be a long one. But you got the gift of an interesting story. I've never heard of such a thing as a double-booked hotel room in Canada. I've heard of it happening, no offense meant to Mexicans, but I have heard that will happen in Mexico. I heard of someone in Mexico went to a resort and found out that they were double-booked and they didn't actually have any room. And so some staff member or something they got a free trip, basically. They were given a room for free. And they had already flown there. What are they going to do? They got comped the stay. But generally, Canada uses computer systems and things like that don't happen. Could happen if whoever was booking that room didn't hit save or something. So it still showed as empty in the system. I don't know. I've never worked in a hotel. I've worked in all kinds of different jobs, never a hotel. I actually do have some interest in it. I find it. There's a hotel across the street from me, and I've thought how simple it would be if I could just walk across the street to work. And maybe one day I will. This is just a plain old chopstick. I'm going to go back and forth like this. And then up the middle, down, and around the sides. Finished! Voila! That's it, c'est tout. Très bien. Let's see what it looks like tomorrow. Hopefully I was successful in making this very stripy like a tie. So until tomorrow, see you later. Take care. Hello everyone. I'm here back now to cut the black tie tiger stripe soap. I'm very excited to see inside this one. So I'm just going to line it up at the edge of my cutter here and pull down. Now this creates 10 slices and one end piece for people to smell. Ooh, here's the end piece. I'm very, very happy with it. I got many, many tiger stripes. You can see here I started to hurry a bit. Took my time down there. Started to rush a bit there, but it still has the design effect I want. On top that I swirled a bit. Ooh. So I think these are going to be nice soaps. It might make a nice Christmas stocking stuffer to have a soap and a lip balm put together for gifts for men. I make some masculine solid perfumes, but I think just because I put the word perfume in it, men aren't interested, even though the fragrances are really nice. I make shades and a leather one that I call Favorite Saddle, Redwood Saffron, and another woods one. I forget which one it was. Very nice fragrances, but I think men are just nervous to buy something that has the word perfume on it, and I didn't want to make separate labels just for the men's ones. Besides the fact I also didn't want to have a separate notification to Health Canada just for the men's ones. Your label is supposed to match the name you gave them. This one might be my favorite one of all of them. I'm very happy with this. Finally got a good tiger stripe all the way through the loaf. I was lucky that this fragrance did not accelerate. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this black tie soap, and take care of yourself and those around you. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.